Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's good people? Once again, we are right here again at Planet KG. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with what I'm doing right here. Got to get into it. I'm explaining the center line. Anything that splits my body into half, equal parts left and right, it's called the center line. So if I'm moving away out from that center line, away from the midpoint of my chest, that would be called outer rotation. That's what I call outer rotation. And if I'm moving my foot or my arm or anything in toward the center of my chest, that would be an inner rotation. Okay, so just to let you know. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm still in bed. I haven't even left the bed yet. And I just wanted to show you guys examples of things that you can do to get warmed up before you even put your foot to the floor and get your day started. What I'm doing right now is inner and outer rotations, leg rotations at the hip. The hips are very, very, very important, and you guys know that I stress the importance of the hip in each video, okay? I think it's something that needs to be re-emphasized a lot of times because your hips can become tight, from sitting in a chair and sitting high. And if you don't allow yourselves to, sit on the ground and open those hips up and sit like cross-legged, and I think it would be called a Padmasana position. I don't know because I've never taken a technical yoga class before, but I have studied, just a little bit, what I'm saying, here and there on the peripheral of my practice. But yes, just rotating the leg inward. Now I moved on to the right leg here, rotating inward toward my center line. Okay, this would be kind of a medial rotation in towards your midline and back out. And mind you guys, I just want to let you know that this is the first stretch video that I'm doing here in London. I'm in London town, guys. Yeah, your boy KG is getting around this here globe. So anyway, now what I'm doing is just kind of getting comfortable in my body, raising the leg and planting the foot sole so that the sole is making contact with your foot. Okay? These are little exercises that you can do. Pregnant women can do this. Elderly people can do this. Kids can do this. Anybody, people of all ages can do this stuff right here. And it is very, very beneficial to flexibility and overall mobility. So what I'm doing here is I'm just doing outer rotations at the knee, extending the leg down to meet my other foot so that I'm elongated completely. And then I'm crossing my knee past my midline, okay? And if it seems like the movements are going by fast or if the video is cut and moving along, that is exactly what I'm doing, because you can take these stretches and extend them as long as you want and do them forever, for whatever amount of duration of time that you can do it. So here I'm just pressing my leg very gently so that I stretch the glutes, okay? I'm stretching out the back and here. I'm getting a little stretch on the inner thigh as the leg comes out. So you just want to keep your body, keep it in motion nice and gently because you just woke up, okay? You haven't had a chance to really, really, really warm up. So this is like a gentle mobility exercise that you can do so that you open up your hips and are able to carry out those natural movements, in the start of your day. So here I have to that and also
so it's very important to keep the hips.
Don't worry about my lips are moving.
Very, very, very important. In reverse. Now I'm going down and I'm coming across the body. And I guess this would be a counterclockwise motion.
We have the
before it was a clockwise motion.
Counterclockwise version of what I'm doing. Kind of moving in a counterclockwise fashion at this point. And now I'm leaving the leg in this position so we get the full
to be in direct line in relationship to the heel down here. So if you have a break,
the muscles have components that allow you to do this right.
You want to try your best to try to maintain that line and just work within that range of motion so that you're not having to.
Yes, and don't hesitate to, move within a particular range.
I got my hand here, just trying to keep my shoulders nice and square, facing the tight and bending. Oh yeah,
I tend to do more moving stretches or dynamic stretches, if you will, or slightly dynamic stretches. Not too dynamic. I'm exerting a lot of energy over here. As you can see, I'm still feeling my back. So there's not a lot of energy that's being exerted.
It's deep muscles in here that I'm trying to train. So I know it looks weird, and I'm like talking to myself,
you don't
I do
want to
it
do
so
too
bad.
much. Just
It's amazing.
gently, and gradually you'll pick up more mobility. Don't rush because you don't want to pull the muscle. It would be a shame for you to pull a muscle while laying in the bed. That would just be really, really bad. Okay. All right, and this is something that you haven't seen me do before, but I'm taking advantage of the fact that the bed is placed squarely against the wall, and I have enough space to allow my legs to straddle out in either direction. So now what I'm doing here is what's called dorsiflexion of the foot. I'm pulling my toes back, and you can see me signaling to pull my foot back. And I'm trying to push forward with the heel at the hip, okay? I'm pushing the heel of my foot in that direction out into space at that angle that it's moving at. The heel is pushing out and the toes are pulling back, okay? And don't mind my gesturing, y'all. Don't mind my gesturing because, I like to do gestures and it helps me to visualize exactly what it is that I'm doing. Although I'm fully capable of, manipulating certain muscles that are deep into the hip and deep into the hamstrings and the thighs. I've made a lot of improvement on these stretches. I'm going into this cold, by the way. I want you guys to know that once again. I'm going into it cold, not having done any prep work before the camera started recording. So I'm going through these motions with you as you would be upon waking up first thing in the morning. Now, very important, you see me scooting my body closer to the wall, and what I'm trying to do is get my sit bones, both of them, to touch the wall evenly so that there is no imbalance, there's no one sit bone, so that one sit bone is not only making contact with the wall. You want for both of them so that you can move within a range of your truest flexibility. So don't try to go beyond a level of flexibility that isn't naturally there or that you haven't worked into, if that makes any sense. You want to try to grab, and you can see, as you can see, my legs have moved down. They've opened up a considerable amount, being that I'm going into these stretches cold. So yes, just relax, get to know your body. Touch the certain parts of your leg. As you can see, I'm wiggling around here and I'm touching the muscles that are involved in these movements. Yeah, getting every part of my body involved, even my gaze. And I'm gesturing here saying that the gaze, even the gaze in the head position, can help to deepen the stretch a little bit. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if you're ever in a difficult position and you try to turn your head, there might be some difficulty. Well, that's because your entire body is involved in rotation. The entire body, even the gaze, what you're looking at, can have a very significant effect on the mobility of the hips, the rotation of the hips. All of these things are working together in concert. The whole body is connected. Okay. So what happens is that once you begin to open up these muscle groupings, or once you begin to align your spine, you will feel that certain channels and pathways will open. I've even felt so much as certain channels from my eye that may be in relationship to a part in the lower extremity. It sounds really weird, but trust me, it makes plenty of sense, and I can actually feel, that fluidity open back up, you guys. So anyway, this is going to be a pretty short video, and I hope that you find these stretches useful. KG's out. Peace. Yo, what's happening, family? So those are a few more movements and stretches that you can add to your arsenal, you know what I'm saying? Because very important for the hip flexibility, for the lower back stability, strength, and also it's good to keep the spine as supple as possible. So these are some things that you can do while you're in the bed, You don't even have to get up out of the bed, man. Today is a pretty lazy day. So, this is perfect for for anybody who's having a weekend or a long day indoors. So, yeah, take that, put it to good use. I'm getting a lot of, nice sunlight from this window right here. And yeah, so I'm here in Kensington, London, man. So just doing it big. All right. Anyway, see y'all later. KG's out. Peace.